Hello and welcome to the Realistic Viewer channel, where we talk about marketing, today, sales, self-development and more. So if you're new, subscribe to the channel. But today, let's talk about the D.I.S.C model. The D.I.S.C model talks about patterns that you can recognize from your customers, and if you use it correctly, you can get more sales. Let's talk about it after the intro. So, welcome back. Let's start with the basics of the D.I.S.C model. It's actually developed by William Moulton Marston. The model itself focuses on creating an understanding for conscious and subconscious behavior by dividing it in 4 different behavior traits that we show in certain situations, which are dominance, inducement, submission, and compliance. Understanding this model will help you to effectively adjust to the people that show the certain traits so they feel comfortable to ask questions or make it easier for you to do your upsell, as we are talking about sales, of course. But do understand that these traits can shift depending on the situation. Of course, you should also look at the main traits as an indicator and not an assumption, as most of us are usually a combination of different traits combined as a person in that situation. So let's start with D for dominance. Well, what is that type of person? They're very confident. They are the competitors in the world. They want to achieve their goals. They look at the bigger picture, where they want to be after buying the product, after buying the service. So how to sell to those people? Because usually if they are competitive in the D type, they also tend to be a little bit of lacking of patience and want to not dive into the details. So what do? You actually keep it straight, keep it straightforward, keep the conversation short, let them ask their questions, help them, guide them to the product that they need, and also look at the benefits for the product itself, which will help you get it as fast as possible. If you're good with the D type of person, your sales will be very easy to do. Let's talk about type number 2, influence. The type of person that is part of this type likes to, as suggested, influence or persuade other people. They like to be very social, loves working with other people, but on the other hand, fears to be ignored and socially excluded in events and situations. The person itself might also be a little bit impulsive and a bit disorganized in situations. So what is recommended when you want to sell to this person? Actually share your own personal experiences and let the person talk about themselves. Ask them questions in regards to their situation and guide them towards the right path, be it a sale or a service. Focus on the benefits you are providing with the product itself. Ask their type, what is their goal, and how does it actually benefit towards their goal of authority and prestige. But don't try to be very dominant in the conversation, as this might lead them to abort the situation. So, next up, the third type is steadiness. As the name suggests, this person likes stability, doesn't want to be rushed, is usually quite calm, and likes to be approached in a calm manner. The intrinsic motivation of this person is often found in cooperation opportunities and helping other people. However, in a sales situation, the person might quite be a little bit indecisive when making large and significant changes in regards to how the product contributes to their life. The best way to communicate with this person is to be very personal and show general interest in the person and take them by the hand in a more of a helpful, friendly way. Take them as a person tend to not to be rushed, their time to get them informed, get them comfortable, and how this long-term decision fits with their lifestyle. However, if you try to approach this person in the more typical sales way and being very active, being overly enthusiastic, this person might break off communication. Now we arrive at the final type, which is conscientiousness. The type tends to focus more on quality and accuracy, the amount of expertise shown, and the level of competency. The person also shows to enjoy independence and tend to be more objective while reasoning. As the consumer, this might be your favorite or a very difficult consumer, as they tend to already know a lot of the product itself, as they do a lot of research beforehand, and when they are ready to make that purchase, if you say the right thing, it might lead to a great sale when you're there. But this also stems out of a fear that they make the wrong decision while actually making the purchase. In the case you are talking to the person that is predominantly in this group type, try to focus your conversation in facts and details and show your expertise. But do it in such a way that the person feels that it actually adds to their feeling of becoming an expert on their own in regards to the product. This was the 4 types in the D.I.S.C model. Remember, we also don't fall in just one type. Usually we're a mixture of 2 or 3 types in a situation. If you want to do a test in regards to what type you predominantly fall into, I have a free test linked below in the description box. And before you go, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell to stay informed when I upload a new video, and I'm quite interested to know what type of actual D.I.S.C personality you are. So, I'll see you in the next video. This is Ivan from the Realistic Viewer channel, helping you achieve more.